Hey, you are about to watch the first episode in a series I'm thinking of doing, which there's not going to be an actual upload date for this because there's never is. When I feel like uploading them, it's going to happen. But this is a series called My Brother Dragged Me To because my brother often drags me to movies. I'm a big movie connoisseur and critic, along with video game connoisseur and critic, which is why I want my channel to eventually be about. But he randomly takes me to movies and gives me no information about them pretty much all the time. And so I think it's good to make a series of when I come back from those movies as somebody who didn't look into it, had nothing spoiled from trailers, because trailers just spoil everything nowadays, and just is genuinely having a first impression of this movie after knowing nothing about it, and going in, and then telling you what I think about it. First episode is going to be on Uncut Gems, which is an Adam Sandler movie, which, yes, I know initially that's just going to make you go, oh, so it's terrible. So just watch it. It's about 2 minutes long. It's not long at all. In fact, I'm probably going to edit it down. This whole entire video, including this, is probably just going to be about 3 minutes. I'm making it really quick for that case. It's just a quick opinion thing. I don't list any scenes because I don't want to spoil them for you. If anybody watches this in comments, if you want me to list more detailed things in the future, I will, because I bring notepads, movies, I write shit down, shit I have issues with. But yeah, I'm just rambling at this point. This is a thing I'm doing now. Enjoy. My brother dragged me to see Uncut Gems. He took me in. I knew nothing about it. Didn't know any of the actors, didn't know the plot, didn't know anything about it. He just said, oh, do you want to go see Uncut Gems? And I went with him to see it. Surprisingly good. The only time I've ever liked Adam Sandler. Uncut Gems is a great gambling addiction story. It's just the story of a man who is already affluent in life and he just keeps fucking up with gambling decisions over and over and over again. And it's believable, yet actually funny at the same time. The movie starts out just pretty much going through Howard's life, and Howard is a completely unlikable character. First, he cheated on his wife, and they're going through a divorce. He's keeping secret from the kids for now. He's constantly lying to people all the time. Like in the first 10 minutes of the movie, you find out he owes money to like 5 different people, and he bullshits all 5 of them at the same time, telling them different fucking lies. And it all starts to center around this rare uncut gem he found, this opal from Ethiopia, from, as he liked to call them, the African Jews. Everything goes crazy. He just starts to pretty much lose it. He bets on it. Lakeith Stanfield is in this movie, and he plays a character who's kind of like Howie's these high-profile customers that will buy his jewelry off of him, and he brings in a basketball player who, I'm sorry, I'm not going to remember his name. I'm not a big fan of basketball, but it is an actual basketball player in the movie, and his acting is surprisingly fucking good. Just everybody's performance in this movie is great. But he goes in, and it just starts this massive, just spiraling fuck-up journey as the basketball player looks at the opal and just, I don't know, has some fucking vision into the future or some shit, and how he just has this terrible idea that just spirals into a complete clusterfuck. I'm gonna bet on this. And so he does, and the basketball player does super well. And I don't want is how he just can't get enough of gambling, and he just starts fucking up and fucking up and fucking up over and over again. And fucked over so many people, and he keeps pawning off things that belong to other people so he can pay off other things. Because as he's doing this, it affects everyone around him. His mistress, his wife, his family, his kids. This video is going to be really short, but go see the movie. It's very good. It's pretty much the only time I ever enjoyed Adam Sandler. This is not his usual terrible comedy acting. This is actually a drama where he is acting. He's playing a character. He's not just spouting out jokes. He's playing a character that's believable, not likable, but he's not really meant to be likable, but it's a completely believable character going through a completely believable story, and it's just filled with so much thrill and tension. It's just great. And also, I won't spoil anything like that. In fact, I'm pretty much done, actually. Just go see this movie. This movie was like a fucking 4.5 out of 5 stars for me. There were some issues because there are just some really, really fucking awkward parts in the beginning of this movie where it's less about the gambling, more but just about the kind of person how he is, which is cringy and also just so predatory, where he's hiding in his mistress's closet while he's spying on her wearing lingerie. He's texting her to send him nude pics, and it's just, and then it goes further and further, and it gets real fucking weird. And honestly, I think the movie could have done without that scene. almost seemed like something they
Just
put in a Michael Bay would put in his film. You know how Michael Bay always has to sexualize every female in his movies. It seemed like a Michael Bayism, and it just didn't really fit with the movie.
which
Did it need
sucked.
to exist? But that's really the only bad thing I could take away from this movie. That was the only moment I was watching this movie, was just like, oh, I kind of want to leave. This is bad, but it so quickly ramps up, and all of a sudden you're just so invested. This is a great movie. This, in fact, it's probably one of my favorite movies of 2019, and it came out like right at the end of it, which is a shame because nobody's really going to think of it that way. But if you have the opportunity to see it, I think you should see it. Uncut Gems is a gem, pun intended. Although that wasn't really a pun, that was just a bad, whatever. But bye.